Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today is my birthday, which makes this video extra special. Today in present day, it is not my birthday, but this upload day is my birthday. I'm currently filming this video exactly a month before my birthday on 18th of May, but I wanted to make sure I pre-filmed to give you a whole bunch of these uploads while I'm traveling, because if all goes well, while you are watching this video, I am currently in New York. There are going to be a whole host of travel vlogs coming your way, daily vlogs mostly. I'm really excited, but I wanted to make sure that there was an upload on my birthday. I wanted to make sure that there was a giveaway in my birthday upload, so make sure you watch this video all the way through. I really wanted to share this video in general with you, so while there's a lot of things going on that I'm talking about, let's not make this intro any longer and let's just dive right into it. Okay, so when I was figuring how to film a designer / luxury brand bag collection, I was a little bit confused because I don't have those many luxury bags, and I feel like when it comes to high-end premium brands, everyone has their own definition of affordability and what's premium, what's high-end, what's expensive, what's not. Most of the bags that I have that are considered to be a little bit more expensive for me, bags that are, let's say, over 5,000, 8,000, some that are in the 2 lakh range, anything that's not in the H&M, Zara, Forever 21 category. Although I have to be honest and say a lot of the recent drops from Zara seem to be all 5,000 plus, so I don't know what's happening there. So just in a nutshell, this is high-end-ish. There's some luxury in there. There are brands that are available in India. There are brands that are not available in India as well. Actually, now you get everything in India, which makes me really happy. And then there's a little bit of just, I guess as I go along, I'll keep telling you what I think of that particular piece as well, telling you what I like and dislike about that bag. Okay, let's get started because I'm chatting too much and we haven't even gotten started with bag number 1. I feel like bag number 1 should be this Louis Vuitton on the go. Now, I don't really want to deep dive into this because I did just last month in May upload a what's in my bag video that you guys really enjoyed watching. This is the on the go. It is the canvas. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't buy luxury bags so much, because I'm a klutz. My husband is right. This is the canvas finish one. I know they have a leather option as well. I love this bag. It is my everyday bag. It's super utilitarian, looks super stylish. I'll end up using this side to the outside most times because I don't love this side of the browns, so just gonna put that out there. But I love Louis Vuitton as a brand, even just because I feel like their designs are really great, and currently in present day, I do have my eyes on a couple of their bags that I'm hoping to either get through my travels or get before my travel or maybe get after my. It's on my list. There's more on my wish list. Let me just put it like that. This one you can, kind of carry on the hand, or you can use the big shoulder, why am I forgetting words? Or you can hang this on your shoulders and use it as a shoulder bag as well. Red lining on the inside. I picked this up from Mumbai, from their store at the Taj Mahal Palace in Colaba. I paid 2,25,000 rupees inclusive of taxes for this bag. One of my favorite purchases, I will give you one tiny little caveat, my favorite word, that this bag gets not out of shape but starts to not lose shape, but also looks used very easily, especially if you're someone like me who really uses their bags. This is obviously a huge tote, so my laptop, my vlog cam, you've seen the what's in my bag video. So there's a lot of things I put inside this. So if you're going to use your bag like you would use your bag without constantly worrying about the price tag, it does start to look a little bit worn out, not worn out, but worn, used very easily. Apparently, that's also a very big luxury trend this year in bags that look worn out. So I guess it's still very much on trend in that sense. I should have shown you this bag first because this technically was my first ever high-end bag purchase, and I have to admit and tell you that when I was buying this bag, I was really nervous. I picked up this Michael Kors tote in 2016, and I remember paying I picked this up in California in 2016 when I was there on a trip to surprise my grandfather for his 80th birthday. My whole family, we were all together, And I think I remember paying about, I want to say 30 or 32,000 rupees for this bag at the time. Yet another canvas finish. It is really, really nice, very sturdy, but I have really used this bag. It's definitely lost its shape a little bit, although you can see I've got some filling, stuffing going on the inside at the moment. Why does it look so clean? Because I have had it cleaned up. I think once or twice. I send my bags to the leather laundry here in Mumbai, not sponsored, and they've done a fantastic job with this particular bag. Again, something that you can carry just like this, or even just kind of over your shoulder, and very spacious bag. I don't regret this purchase at all. I do really like use my bags, which is why the shape will not exactly be 100%. I've traveled with it in aircrafts, put it down, put it up, moved around Mumbai with it, you know, just the very actual usage, not like the dainty little usage. I feel like I'm somebody who believes that if you are buying it, use it as you will, as you would. Of course, be careful about your things and don't be careless and excessively harsh on them unnecessarily, but you want to use it normally. You don't want to be walking on eggshells while using your own products. So this one again is something I would highly recommend, and is a bag that makes me feel happy about the purchase. Also the colors, right? Tan, blue, white, you can't go wrong with that. I'm absolutely not going in any particular order, but I think I bought this bag in 2017. There's a funny story behind this, and there was this entire collection, to be honest, of things that I ordered from the US. I had a family member who was flying down. This is going to be a little bit of an anecdote, funny story for you to know. We were looking for houses, and we had been looking for houses since 2016. Mind you, we found this house in March 2018, a year and 9 months later from when we started. I was very frustrated. Somewhere in the middle of this, in 2017, I think Feb or March, we really loved a house, and the deal was verbally done. The day we were supposed to meet them to hand over a token to them and you know, kind of sign the agreement and stuff like that, the family who we were supposed to be buying the house from ghosted us, and I was very heartbroken, because that house was in the exact neighborhood that I grew up in, and I really liked it. And I went on this I'm making myself feel better shopping spree a few weeks after it obviously didn't materialize. Blessings come in different ways. We landed up finding this house in March 2018, and today when I look back and compare, I'm so grateful that house didn't work out. But in that shopping escape of trying to make myself feel better, this was one of the things I did purchase. It is a Ted Baker you know, bag. I haven't used it much, to be honest. I'm not very happy with the fact that it looks really old and doesn't look as nice as it should. Maybe I should send this over to the leather laundry as well, because it did look really pristine when I carried it around the first couple of times, but I feel like it got dust and held onto it too easily. This is actually one of those bags that was actually really convenient to have during weddings and stuff, because even though it looks small, it is actually really nice and spacious and fits a bunch of things on the inside. And I love the color. I absolutely, really, genuinely do love the color. It's this beautiful satin blush pink, and I feel like I should get it clean so I can go back to using it. Shall we do something this side? Now, I was really confused about whether Charles & Keith should make the list, but I realized that while Charles & Keith is not expensive at all if you buy them in Singapore, which is their home base, in India, Charles & Keith is actually really expensive. So there are 3 Charles & Keith bags over here, and I'm gonna tell you what I like and dislike about them. Okay, so the first Charles & Keith bag is this one. It's taupe, beige, grey, greyish kind of a zone. It opens up from both sides, which is really handy dandy if you ask me, and fits quite a bit. My god, I still have some bills over here that I need to take out. Clearly, I'm gonna hide them behind me. Don't tell anyone. Wait, I also have rubber bands coming out of this. Again, don't tell anyone. I love this bag. Super spacious. In fact, it also fits one of my smaller flat lights that I carry around sometimes. Very nice. Has that formal kind of feel. I love the gold hardware. I wish it came with a shoulder strap. That was optional because it does have the sides for it, but it didn't come with a strap, which I find a little bit strange. All in all, have really used it. You will see a little bit of peeling around the top here on the handle, but I have really used it, so I'm not mad at it, to be honest. It is something I will still continue to use because my hands cover it most of the times over there, so it's something that's forgivable. Then I have this really beautiful tiger maroon bag that they sent to me around the time of the brand's launch. This, if I'm not mistaken, had come from them, and I think it had come in some sort of collab PR, and it's a really nice bag. I've used it a couple of times. I really appreciate the way the white hasn't gone off white and hasn't gotten dirty very easily. Whenever white bags get dirty or something like that, my hack to it is taking very diluted ala, which is bleach. I repeat, very diluted. Don't put ala directly on anything because you don't know if you're going to spoil the fabric. Very diluted ala. I dip it in a cloth and I just do a wipe down. This is what I have done for several bags, and it's always worked for me. Not just for bags, it has also worked for car leather seats, if I'm being honest. This one time I was driving, and someone who was next to me, that I don't want to make it sound like I'm throwing them under the bus, so I will not name, had accidentally spilled keema. Like, you know, when you pick up like Rajasthan Sunday keema, if you watch my vlogs regularly, you know what I'm talking about. On the seat, somehow it had leaked out, and I cleaned it out with diluted ala. Works like a charm every single time. So white bags I don't get that stressed about because I know exactly what to do. This one comes with the silver branding on the top, and I like it. It's not that spacious, but it's still spacious enough for me to have my lipstick, card, car keys, house keys, yeah, a couple of basic things, which is ideal. Also on this side, I have this absolutely gorgeous Jimmy Choo bag. Now, if we're talking about tiny, this one is teeny tiny, but it is one of my favorites, like favorites. This one is a teeny tiny Jimmy Choo. It is full of purple glitter. It has silver hardware. The glitter leans silver. I love this bag. There is nothing I can say bad about this bag because I truly love it so much. It fits a lipstick, it fits my card, it fits, actually that's about it. There's nothing else it fits. I cannot put my full card holder actually in it. I have to take out my driver's license and credit card and some cash loosely and put it in because my whole card holder goes touch to touch, side to side. It's too tight. But I love it. I really love it, and I do really love Jimmy Choo as a brand. I think that they have some fantastic stuff, and I may or may not have a couple of things from the brand on my wish list as well. Okay, we're gonna go back to something this side now. Shall we do a couple more Charles & Keith, because we did do the first one over here. This is another Charles & Keith bag that I would actually not really recommend, to be honest. I love the color. I love the way it looks. I love the gold hardware. I love everything going on over here. But if you see, the bag has this angled cut detail, which makes it impossible to just keep it on a table when you want to. It constantly has to stay horizontal or even like hanging on your chair or something if you're at a restaurant, which is not the most convenient thing because sometimes you just want to place your bag. Only and only for that, I'm saying keep an eye out for details like that. Apart from that, it's a fairly spacious bag, has a really nice magnetic opening, fits a whole lot of stuff inside. When I say fits a whole lot of stuff inside, I obviously don't think it's an everyday bag. I think it's a going out for lunch or going out for dinner kind of bag. For me, it's a going out for event kind of bag because I do that a lot considering it's part of my job. I love the color and the color combination of like the gold hardware with the shade of green. It is what seduced me into selecting this one and getting my hands on it last year, and I don't regret the purchase, but I do think that the angle cut product design is a tad bit inconvenient. Let's go over to the third and last, I think, Charles & Keith that I have over here. It's this really beautiful blue shoulder bag. It's got this ombre shaded effect over here. The shape of the bag reminds me a little bit of the Gucci horsebit design, which also is something that is on my long wish list that you are realizing. I have a lot of bags on my wish list from the luxury brands and houses. I don't know why. I think I forgot I had this bag in perfect honesty. Why is it not opening? Why is it not opening? Okay, there you go. I think I forgot I had this bag. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know why, I don't know how, but we were recently, when I got the 2 Billy cupboards put up, the cabinets put up in my bedroom, I was moving my designer bags, like a little bit more high-end bags, into that section. And again, I'm repeating, Charles & Keith is not particularly high-end or designer in my eyes, but in India they are a little bit more expensive than everything else, which is why they're part of this video. I realized, oh my god, I have literally never used this bag and I do not know why. So there you have it. Thank you for asking me to film this video, because you have reminded me of a bag I forgot I had. And I'm going to use this and possibly have this with me on my 5-week travel coming up. It's really neutral and nice, right? Like, blue is something that goes with everything, especially if I'm wearing denims with anything, it kind of goes with it. Wait, since we're talking about travel, and since you now in this video know that I'm most likely, God, I hope, because I hope my trip, my plans and everything I'm imagining materializes, well, my tickets are here, so keeping my fingers crossed nothing goes wrong. I will be in the US while you're watching this video. I picked up this bag on my last trip to the US. I picked up this one in 2016, I picked up this in 2019. Yeah, this was my last trip to the US, correct. I was in LA and I was there with Los Angeles Tourism, and I bought this Calvin Klein bag. I really like it. I think it's very cute. It's orange and I don't have any other bag that's orange, so it's really like, I was surprised that I gravitated towards this, but I also think that it's nice that I have things in different colors. It has, apart from a whole lot of filler on the inside, because I'm really particular about bag shapes, straps, shapes, everything maintaining shape and structure. It does come with a nice long shoulder strap that I need to clearly just kind of set the mold for, readjust, and it's giving me a little bit of the heebie-jeebies because the shape is looking a little bit gone, so I need to look into this a little bit. But I love that you can again hold it, carry it both ways. I'm trying to rack my head about how much I paid for this, and I want to say I paid about $150 for this, which in present day should be about 12,000 rupees or 14,000 rupees, depending on where the dollar rate is from now to when you're watching this video even. So that's about how much I paid for it. I do really like it. I have barely used it. That's the funny thing. I've barely used this bag about 2 or 3 times. But now that again I'm going through my collection, I'm realizing that I will use it more now. Shall I talk about a bag that doesn't belong in this collection at all, but I've kept it here only and only for emotional quotient? If you're an OG, you know what this is. Before I launched Verified, my beauty brand, I launched a capsule collection of bags in 2020. Or was it 2019? No, I started working on it in 2019. So 2020 Jan, with this bag designer who unfortunately isn't in the business space anymore. And we had a wonderful collection of 20 bags we worked on together, sold out over and over from Jan to about March, April. And then the lockdown happened. Unfortunately, floods happened around her warehouse and her workshop, and we couldn't continue keeping the collection going, but we got such a fantastic response. To this date, 3 years later, even I get messages saying, can you bring back that capsule collection of bags? That was so nice, do more. In all honesty, someday I would really like to do more different types of brands, while Verified, of course, is at the root of everything because I love beauty so much. I would love to have different kinds of brands catering to different things. So only time will tell how much of what I'm able to really tick off my bucket list of things when it comes to the business side of things. But I have a few bags from this collection with me still. I had that one entire of the entire collection I had. But in present day, some are with my sister-in-law, some are with my aunt, some are with my mum, my other sister-in-law, my mum-in-law, and then I have a few. And I think that from the 3 or 4 that I do have, this is the only one I've kept here because I said this is a bag that was really special, did really well. It's a black bag, perfect for like formal occasions, fits a whole lot, comes with this gold shoulder strap. All of these bags come with the detail. So that time I didn't have verified as the name. I just used Aanam C, but I did call it verified kind of on Instagram. So I think I wanted to put that out there in advance to see how people react to it, because I was already working on the beauty brand. And this is my handwriting. It says Aanam C on a gold label on a plaque at the back. So makes me really happy when I use this, and yeah, makes me nostalgic a little bit. Next up is this Michael Kors bag. I picked this Michael Kors bag up at the same time as I picked up this Michael Kors bag at the same time as I picked up this Calvin Klein one. Again, I want to say I paid about $150-ish for this. I don't remember exactly, to be honest. I love this shade of like blush pink, very, very, very muted. Clearly, you can tell I'm into this zone. I need to add filler in this because the shape is kind of getting squished in, as you can see. I should carry this to the trip. Again, I'm finding this video, filming this video very, very useful. This is a, much like the Calvin Klein actually, is a very, very, very spacious bag and fits a lot on the inside. So I'm really glad that I bought this. It comes with the gold detailing, gold hardware, and that's a color. I'm very attracted to like the combination of any color with gold. As you can see, I like silver too, but gold has my heart. Okay, this bag over here, it is a Tory Burch bag with this really nice long shoulder strap. Again, very neutral, you can't go wrong with it. Tan, blue, a little bit of green, a whole lot of off-white. This is also a, it's a canvas finish. It is super nice. It was a gift actually from my mommy, and again, quite spacious. Fits a lot. I know it looks a little bit flat right now in the video, but it actually fits a lot on the inside, like a lot. Plus it has room specific to like where you can put the cards and this and that, which makes my life much simpler. Again, a little bit of gold hardware detailing going on the zip, going on over here. I really, really like it. If you happen to stuff this bag up quite a bit, you will see that it has this button detail on the side where you can lock it down. So in case you don't want this jutting out, you can very much put it down and lock it down. Again, something that I like a lot, and I use for the daily, for errands generally, on days when I don't need to have my laptop on me. It's just very convenient to have on hand. Then I have this adorable Coach pillow tabby over here. I got this even before they came to India, I should tell you, because there's this Instagram page called Cosmetic Club, and Zeb, who is the founder, I've purchased things and got things from her, even in PR, time and time again. And she sent this over along with my makeup and had me select the color, which was really, really kind. FYI, and this is not sponsored, their Instagram handle got hacked or taken over or something like that, so they have a completely separate page now. I think it's called Cosmetic Club Team or something like that. If you go over to my following list on Instagram, you should find them. But if you ever want things that are not available in India, this was not available in India at the time, they arrange for this stuff and it's all 100% authentic. So just want to put that out there. I love this bag. It is so cute. I get compliments on this bag every time I walk out with it. It's that perfect shade of pink that I grew up absolutely loving. It's not as pink as this, but it's also not completely neutral and not completely bright, so it kind of goes with everything, if that makes sense. I love it. It's not the most spacious bag in the world, come on, you know that, but it still fits whatever I need, so it works. You know what I mean? Cards, lipstick, it actually has stuff inside at the moment. Some cash, my lip oil, I'm looking at all of that on the inside right now. So I like it. And again, it's got the gold detailing. I really like how Coach is kind of like revived themselves, because I feel like for a while in the middle they were a brand that was catering more to the much older audience, which is great, but I feel like somehow now they're catering to all audiences with their designs, which is really nice, because I do have a few things on their from their catalog that are now on my wish list as well. So I feel like they've kind of come back from the very classic to stuff that's trendy, stuff that's colorful, just mixing things up. It may be my birthday, but I want to make sure that you get a gift today. So go ahead and participate in the giveaway. All of the rules are on the screen right now. All the best. Hi, popping on from a completely different day over here because there were two bags that were not with me when I was filming this video. The two bags were at the bag laundry and I wanted to make sure that I don't miss them. They've literally just come and I haven't even seen them myself since they've come back, literally opening up the wrapping together. The bag laundry that I use is the leather laundry. This is not sponsored, but I have given my bags to them a bunch of times before and they have usually done a great job. This is this bag looking painted over. Have they messed up my bag? Are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna need to look into this because my bag is white and this is looking painted over and yellowish, so this is really worrisome. But the bag is a Marc Jacobs snapshot. It's looking a lot whiter on camera, but in person it's looking a shade yellow and I can almost see as if they've painted in. So I need to check this properly. But one is a Marc Jacobs snapshot bag. And the other bag that was missing is this little furla that I picked up actually from a cruise. It was one of those impulse purchases I picked up when I was on a cruise in 2019. Saw the bag, realized I didn't have much in that color, absolutely loved it. Gonna go check what's up and why I'm finding the color of my Marc Jacobs more yellow than white. I want to be sure because I haven't had any bad experiences with them before. And I'm going to let you continue with the rest of this video. Make sure you participate in the giveaway. Happy birthday to me. Mwah. Bye. Have I left anything behind? Okay, here. So I truly don't know if this should be part of this video because it's not really a bag. It's a pouch. Having said that, I would 100% carry this like a clutch to a wedding or something if my outfit went with it. It's a beautiful hot pink Bulgari pouch that I got in PR. It's meant for makeup, so just want to put that disclaimer out there. It has this beautiful orange lining on the inside. I haven't even taken the plastic off, to be honest, so it's new. But I would 100% carry it as is if I needed to, because I'm someone that believes in using things and just it's the way you carry things sometimes. I don't know what it costs, but it's a makeup pouch, so I don't think it's something you can buy independently. I got it in PR, I already mentioned that. What's pending here? Wait, we should go into this. This is a beautiful, as you can see from the name, Pankaj and Nidhi bag that I have over here. I received this in PR about, I want to say close to 2 years ago actually, and I'm going to give you what I love and what I hate about it as well. Size, I love. Design, print, color, I love. The spaciousness of the bag, I absolutely love. What I do not love about this bag is that this gold strap is just not it. I can see it picking up rust in some parts, and that makes me wonder if it's up to the standard, because as a brand and as a designer label, Pankaj and Nidhi do some fantastic stuff. So I feel like not to compare, but I feel like if you see the bag I dropped, which is from my own collection, is 3 years old, and you still won't see a speck of rust or anything on the strap. So I feel like that made me a little bit like, okay, now what, kind of. But I do really love the bag. I'll probably just switch up the strap by buying one online. So yeah, just want to tell you very honestly what I like and don't like about a certain piece as well. Then I have my lovely Dior pouch sling over here. There's a detailed unboxing video for this one on my YouTube shorts, which I can leave a link into. I love this. Gold hardware, beautiful, looks even like just so bougie. Obviously I paid a bomb for this. How much did I pay for this? I paid $225 for that one. I think I paid about $1.5 lakh for this, if I remember correctly, or was it 160? I'm a little bit confused, I should check. But in that range for this. I also picked this one up from the Dior store at Taj Mahal Palace in Colaba here in Mumbai, and I love the color. I didn't have anything in red, because if you notice, a lot of my purchases land up being mostly neutral, barring this orange one over here. But then again, these are completely different categories when it comes to price, right? This was a neutral purchase, and I bought these two the exact same day. Literally, I wanted to go to the Louis Vuitton store, but there were a lot of people in the store, so they said, can you come back in about 15-20 minutes? Right next to the Louis Vuitton store is the Dior store. So I went in, and I liked a whole host of bags, and a lot of them that I liked were just, I didn't want to spend that much money on one bag. This was probably the second or third cheapest bag from the ones I saw. So I said, okay, I'm gonna think about this one, go decide first at Louis Vuitton, because I had already decided I wanted the on the go. Bought the Louis Vuitton, and I said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna go back now and buy this, because I do like both quite a bit. I love the little Dior detailing. I love that it comes with, I love that it has a good amount of space on the inside. I love that this is just something that I get good use out of. You've also seen me use the little insert for my cash that I showed you in my what's in my bag video, and I just feel like I am going to use this bag so much more because I truly genuinely love it, and my hope is to add more and more to my luxury bag collection with time. It is ironic that the last bag left for this video is actually the first luxury bag I purchased for myself. Not high-endish like the Michael Kors one, which was the first purchase from all of this, but my first luxury purchase. It is this Gucci bag. I was at the Cannes Film Festival in 2019, and I wanted to give myself a little something for hitting that bucket list item, and I had never ever spent so much money on a bag. And I remember, at the Cannes Film Festival, where we would go to shoot, because I was covering the fashion and beauty segment for this show on Hotstar, along with Film Companion and Anupama Chopra and her whole team, and all of that is still on Hotstar in case you ever want to go check it out. I would pass the front of the Riviera where all of these luxury brands have their stores, and I would go inside Dior, I would go inside LV, I would go inside YSL, I would go inside every store. And I remember when I went inside the Gucci store, I happened to get a call from my mom or my brother at the time. They were like, what are you doing? I said, I have about half an hour left for my shoot to start, so I'm doing this. And they said, oh, show us what you're seeing. And I was actually looking at the Gucci Marmont bag, which I had I had on my wish list for a while. And I also had liked the idea of this beautiful Dionysus. But when and my mom was like, oh my God, take it, you deserve it, you've worked hard. And I was like, yeah, but I'm so nervous about this. And it was what my brother said that kind of pushed me into making the purchase. He said, if you don't buy it, I'm gonna go to the Mumbai one over here and buy it and keep it ready for you when you're here. And it's gonna be a gift from me. And I remember having a tear in my eye at that time, and I was like, that is so sweet. My brother does things like this. He's the sweetest. Like, I remember there was this time in the middle when I wanted the Apple Watch, and I said, but I don't work out. Is it really going to push me into working out and keeping track and this and that? And literally the next day or something, he came home and had the Apple Watch SE, and he was like, here, this is for you, wear it. He's very sweet. And he loves, like, giving gifts is his love language. And when he said that, I was like, no, don't get it, because I knew that him saying it means he would actually go get it for me. I said, I will buy it. This is going to be my first big expensive gift to myself. And I always kind of had this weird thing in my head that I would buy my house first. That would be the order of things would be house, car, and then luxury designer bag. By this point in time, this is April 2019, I had the house. I had just bought the car 2-3 months ago, and so I guess it was time in a way for the bag. So I didn't buy the bag instantly. I literally went back every day to the Gucci store for 3 days, comparing the Marmont with the Dionysus. And on the third day, when I went to kind of like saying, okay, I'm going to pick up the Marmont, the salesperson had changed, and he very sweetly said to me, may I make a suggestion to you? Don't buy the Marmont because you have very long nails. So you shouldn't buy the Gucci Marmont because your nails could scratch the bag, whereas the Dionysus has stiffer leather, so this is better for you. And I'm kind of very grateful that he said that to me, because in hindsight, this bag is more me in terms of just structure and how I can really use it, rough and tough it. Like I said, I don't like to walk on eggshells while using my products. I like to get good use out of them. It's an abundance mindset thing or something like that. I don't know. I was listening to a YouTube video the other day. I wasn't watching. I was listening because I was doing Saf Safai. and that it resonated with me. That's why I'm mentioning it over here. And yeah, I'm really grateful I bought it. I do not remember how much I paid for this, but I want to put this in the price bracket of 175 to 195, something like that. I do not remember the exact price point. But I picked it up from France, which meant I did get some kind of tax back at the airport. Remember, if you are traveling to Europe, you do get all of your tax back. Dubai also gives you some percent of your tax back. Shopping in the US does not give you tax back. So just want to put that out there. That's why on the trip that I'm going to go for, where I probably am right now, I'm not really aiming to buy luxury bags because you don't get your tax back. Buying in India is better for me, to be honest. So I love the bag. It is silver hardware and not gold hardware, but that's fine. It's nice to have that variety in my collection. This bag is very special to me because it's the first luxury bag that I ever purchased for myself. It's medium level spacious. I know it comes in many sizes, so if you want more or less space, that's always there for you to choose. Wow. This video has proven to be much longer, I think, than I thought it would be, but I tried to give you as many details as I could. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you participate in the giveaway. Happy birthday to me, because you are watching this video on my birthday, 17th June, India time. So it's not my birthday in the US as yet. I'm gonna get to celebrate my birthday for 48 hours. That's fantastic. Thank you for watching this video. My today's WFM comment shout out goes to each and every one of you, because I can't choose one on my birthday. Each and every one of you are absolutely awesome. I'm so grateful for you every single day. Don't forget to use the hashtag WFM in your comments. That is what I go through to give you potentially OFM comment shout out in the upcoming videos. Stick around and stay tuned for a whole lot of prep, travel vlogs, daily vlogs, and a whole lot of content from my end. I'm now going to take your leave and see you in the next one. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye from this 32-year-old now.